Everyone to this brand new trade breakdown on gold. It's today Monday the 13th of July and we've placed two positions on gold today inside of the premium community. Members have been making insane profits and I'm going to take you straight into the breakdown of this position and how we got to placing these trades. There have been members who have been making insane profits, such as Dan, who has been able to make 1,800 euros on this position. As you can see, Dan, his name right here. And we had Tom making 1,700 euros right here. And we also had Stefan making 1,300 euros profit, withdrew the money into his account. You can see it here, Stefan's name. And I've even saw a member that made 15,000 euros today. Another one here, Case, making 4,000 just today. As you guys can see, Case. And I can keep going with these results. Let me quickly show you the one of 15,000 if I can find it. Yeah, right here, Amariot making 15,000 euros today on gold. You can see his name here as well, Amariot. Insane profits. So let's dive straight into this position. As you guys can see, we're on the 4-hour time frame. In 4 hour, we always use to see where the market is heading. As you guys can see, if we draw these ascending channels, we can see that we're still pretty much bearish on gold. And that gold is moving in between these two zones all the way to the downside. So we're still bearish on gold. And what can we say about this momentum we got right here? We know that we're moving downwards, and we have here again a level of demand which didn't hold and turns into supply and then continues to move down. So there we have it. Our demand that turns into supply is a swap zone. I told you this in the last trade breakdown. But as you guys know, on the 4-hour time frame, it's a bit harder to get a right risk to reward ratio in order to execute your positions. We had our stops at 200 pips and we had our take profit on approximately 400 pips, 450 pips. So shy of a 1.2 risk to reward ratio. But now I'm going to show you guys how to get a better risk to reward. And that's by going down to the 1-hour time frame. And on the 1-hour time frame, we can see that we have a lot of indecision here. And I just simply move my zone to this indecision candle right here. And that's how we just saved ourselves a couple of pips in order to execute our trade into perfection. We've entered here. We made our final exit here. And here we had our first take profit at around 150 pips. And then we had our second take profit here. So let me delete this one. And our final trade, which we still have running, is from here. We entered here, got our first take profit, and now trade is still running. Hopefully we can hit take profit 2 right here, and then we're aiming for the next one. But I'll keep you guys updated on this one. If we manage to hit take profit, or either it stops us out at break even. I'll make the trade breakdown and share it with you guys nonetheless. So right here we can replay price and see what our day has been looking like on the markets. So we have it right here. We can zoom into the 30 minutes as well and see if we still get the same characteristics. We do. It does become a bit messy if you can see closely. There's a lot of indecision here. So I just kept it at the 1 hour time frame for now. And for the execution, we went to the 15-minute time frame, of course. And we just let price do its thing. As you can see, you get some clear rejections here. First take profit has been hit, but we have been patient. And there we got our entry. Clear rejection. And there we have it. Take profit, one hit. Boom, take profit 2 hit, take profit 3 hit in an instant. So that has been our trade for today. Just to summarize it, we go back to the 4 hour time frame. Let's stop price from playing. And let's summarize this for you guys. So on the 4 hour time frame, let's remove all the drawings. On the 4 hour time frame, we have a demand that turns into supply. That means we have a swap zone on the 4 hour time frame. The bias in the market is bearish, so we're looking for sells and sells only. Our target is the previous low right here. And for our short position, we had 200 pips stop loss and our take profit right here. We've scaled down to the 1 hour time frame in order to get a better risk to reward ratio. So that's how we did it on the wicks of this indecision candle. And then we marked the previous lows in order to take profit, partial profits. After take profit 3 or 2, we went with our stops to break even. Makes the trade risk-free for us. When price retraces, we can either do a re-entry on this same setup, or we just accept our stop out at break even. Entry, of course, on the 15-minute time frame. Very simple setup, as you guys can see. And yeah, very easy and simple setup. We had a swap area, so a demand that turned into a supply. Price broke below previous demand, which now is supply, and price pretty much tanked to the downside for 400 pips. That was the trade breakdown for today's, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. If you have any question in regards to this breakdown or the previous breakdowns, make sure to drop it down below in the comments. And of course, if you want to follow these trades just like all of my members, make sure to click the link in the description. I'll plug the community there. Join is completely free. You get guidance and you get everything you need. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next trade breakdown. Ciao.